is my tutorial on how to do ombre brows. Now, since I got this new makeup, I learned how to do ombre brows a little bit better. And what I'm going to use today is the Vice 3 palette, the Vice 2 palette. Whoa, this smears off. Weird. The Vice 2 and 3 palette, as well as the Sugar Pill Sweetheart palette, and this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. Now, what I like to do is, for when I do my eyebrows, this is a must, is have a angled liner brush, which is really amazing. I highly recommend this to anybody who gets into makeup at all, because with an angle brush, especially if you are a person who draws people, or draws in general, it's easy to draw things on your face. Now, with the eyebrows, what I like to do is I like to use this shade of brown in between these other browns from the Anastasia contour kits, and draw 2 lines where my eyebrow should start. And also, for people who have that really big obsession with ombre brows and want to perfect them, I highly recommend shaving your eyebrows off like I did, and then trying to do the brows like that, because it's just so much easier to blend everything in once you have everything done. So when you have these 2 lines on your face, what I like to do, you can draw any kind of shape on your eyebrow that you want to, but personally what I like to do is I like to try to make my eyebrows angled by drawing a line here, as well as drawing a line here on the other side, because it'll not be symmetrical if you don't do that with the other one too, if that makes sense. Let's see. And then also draw another line up here, and another line right here. So you kind of get what the shape of the eyebrow that I'm going for is. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use the same contouring shade, and you're going to make horizontal, diagonal, this is weird. You're going to make horizontal lines diagonally towards the bottom line from the top line. If you see that little shape right there. And then I'm going to do the same to the other side. And then after that, I'm going to use DTF from the Vice 3 palette. Although that doesn't really describe the type of person I am. Let's see. Then I'm going to put this right behind that, those small horizontal lines that I drew diagonally. And then what I'm going to do is use Defy for these little corners right here. From from the Vice 3 palette again. I think it's called Vice 3. It doesn't have 3 on it, but I've heard people call it Vice 3 before, so hopefully that's what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to use Smoke Out from the Vice 2 palette. And I still like to use the Vice 2 palette because it has really nice colors in it. And then I'm going to, what is the word, accentuate this line right here. And make this end darker. And then what I like to do is I like to use a little bit of Lovesick from the Vice 2 palette, which is a black color, and then put it right along that very thin little line I have there. And then what you're going to want to do is use a smudge brush like this and then lightly blend this out right here. And slowly blend the other colors in as well. And then what I like to do is take the same smudge brush and then use a little bit of foundation since I don't have concealer at the moment. And then dip this into the foundation a little bit and then clean up the underneath of the eyebrow. And then also, when you get to this point, actually I think this one needs to be a little bit darker too. When you get to this point, also what's really good to do is use what I really love to do. Actually, let me blend this in just a little bit. I really like to use this white, which is called Taco by Sugar Pill, and lightly dab it in right there, and then highlight this part of the bone. Excuse my dogs. Do the same with the other side. And also it's gonna make your eyebrows really pop like this. And also, when you do this, try not to put it all over this part. Just highlight right underneath the brow, underneath the angle of it, because it'll really give it that pop, and then make it fade out sort of with the brush. And my mom got a text, and so then you have that. And also, one last step that I like to do is I like to dip this brush right here, which is a good standard brush to put on eyeshadow with, and I put it in the Bobby Dazzle from the Vice 3 palette. Lightly pat that in there, and then put this right under that white there, so it has like that more of that fading effect. And then also when you're in the light, it kind of makes that shine, that shimmery shine right there. And then after I do this, I also like to touch up my crease that I did here. And then blend that in with this brush that a 224 by MAC that I had to cut with scissors because I got eyelash glue all over it. So, but it makes it a really neat, like, angled brush. So I put it upside down to where the angle is, and I blend that in like this. And so you have your ombre brows, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Like, there's all the secrets that I have for my ombre brows, and I think they look pretty decent today. Yeah, for ombre brows, with getting them to this point, I really recommend either you shaving off your eyebrows or gluing down your eyebrows. And if you do have eyebrows, shave them down to the littlest nub that you can to get that blending action to go real smoothly. Because when I did have eyebrows, I used to have like such a hard time trying to get that nice ombre brow. And then when I shaved my eyebrows off, I just had that freedom now. And yeah, I hope this tutorial's really helped you, and I hope that you guys get better eyebrows, I guess. And if you don't want ombre brows, that's your personal preference and choice, and I highly respect that. So I hope that I helped you guys out, and also I hope you have a nice day. I hope you subscribe to me, like, comment on my videos, and if you didn't like this video, then I feel bad, I guess. And I love you all. Kappa and goodbye.